All right, these are the answers to page 204. For the first one, they give us an inequality. They just want to know, do these numbers work or not? So you put 5 in, 25 minus 5 is 20, minus 12 is 8. Is 8 greater than or equal to 0? The answer is yes, so 5 works. If I put 0 in, 0 minus 12, that's negative 12. Is negative 12 greater than 0? The answer is no. Put negative 4 in, negative 4 squared, 16. Minus negative 4 would be 20. 20 minus 12 would give us 8. 8 greater than or equal to 0, the answer is yes. If I put negative 3 in, 9 minus negative 3 is 12. 12 minus 12 is 0. 0 equals 0. Because of the equal in this case, we would include the 3. If that wasn't there, we would have to not include it. Okay. Now that's more or less, some nice things, but the majority of what we're going to do is now just show you the process we want you to take. So first things first, we're going to get it equal to 0, and then we're going to factor this, x plus 3, x minus 3, all right? And then we're going to say, okay, where does it equal 0? And obviously this equals 0 at negative 3 and positive 3. So that's going to create these intervals. So negative 3, positive 3. And what I want to do is I want to test numbers before negative 3, numbers in between, and numbers greater than 3. And we're going to just see, do these numbers work or do they not work? All right, so pick a number, any number you want. Let's say we pick negative 10, and I put it in. If I can even go to the original if I want. Negative 10 squared is 100. 100 is not less than 9. This did not work, so we would not include this right here, okay? Pick a number in here. Let's say we pick 0. 0 squared is 0. 0 is less than 9. So yes, this worked. We do want to include this right here. So I'm just going to write yes here for now. And then if I pick a number bigger than 3, let's say I pick positive 10. 10 squared is not bigger than 9. So no, this does not. So what we find out are the numbers that are between negative 3 and 3 work. And because of the equal, we would include negative 3 and 3 as well. So we would say anything between negative 3 and 3. Right? So you find where it equals 0, and then we're just testing on either side of it. Same thing here. Let's get it equal to 0 first, because it doesn't matter if it equals 9. We want this to equal 0 to start with, and then we're going to factor. So this is x plus 5, x minus 1, which means x equals negative 5 or 1. All right, so now I can make my intervals. Here's negative 5, here's 1. Let me pick something that's bigger than or less than negative 5, say negative 10. Just feels like one that's easy enough to work with. I can put it into either one of these, either the top or the bottom. And so if I put it, say, into the bottom one, 10 squared is 100. Minus 40 is 60. 60 minus 5 is 55. That's greater than 0, so this did work. All right, this negative 10 does work for this one, so I would write yes right here. Let me pick something in here. Let's say 0, 0, 0, negative 5. Negative 5 is not greater than 0. This does not work in here. And if I pick something bigger than 1, say 2. 2 squared is 4, plus 8 is 12, minus 5 is 7. That is greater than 0. Yes, this worked. So numbers before negative 5, so from negative infinity to negative 5, and then from 1 to positive infinity. Looks like my intervals that work for that. All right. For 15, same idea. Let's subtract 6. So x squared plus x minus 6 is less than 0. This is x plus 3, x minus 2. So I get x equal to negative 3 or 2. Now make my interval here. If I pick something less, say negative 10, I get 100. Minus 10 is 90, minus 6. That's positive, not less than 0, so nope, not there. If I pick 0, negative 6 is less than 0. Yes, that worked. If I pick, say, 3, 9 plus 3, 12 minus 6, that's not less than 0, so no. So we're including numbers between negative 3 and 2. We do not include them, however, because equal was not an option. So we won't include them, but that's anything in between works for us. Here, these are, this is plus 3 minus 1, which gives us negative 3 or 1. So we make our number line. I want numbers that are less than negative 3. Say negative 10, so that's 100. Minus 20 is 80. Minus 3 is 77. That's not less than 0, so nope. Pick 0, 0, 0, negative 3. Negative 3 is less than that, so yes. Pick something here, no. So only numbers between negative 3 and 1 make that true. And then our final one is a little bit of a challenge. Let's see if you've got it here. We're going to factor that x out, and then we're going to factor what's left over, which means we're going to actually have 3 possible zeros, 0, negative 2, and 2. So when we make our interval here, we have to include all 3 of them. Okay, so that means there's 4 different things we're going to test out. So let's test out, say, something less than negative 2. I'm going to try negative 10. Negative 10 cubed is negative 1,000. All right, plus 40 gives me a large negative number. That's not greater than 0, so this part is a no. Okay. If I try negative 1, I get negative 1 plus 4, that's 3. That is greater than 0, so yes. If I try, say, positive 1, 1 minus 4 is a negative. That's a no. And if I try something bigger than, say, 10, I get 1,000 minus 40. That's definitely positive, so that's a yes. So we end up with numbers between negative 2 and 0, and from 2 to positive infinity. Those are the numbers that work for that.